the other thing we're going to be doing today, we're not going to be fighting crime, but we are going to be fighting back against bad news stories because we have a lineup of great news stories that we want to bring to you today. There's a lot of really cool stuff going on in the industry, and thanks to having Chris here, we're going to be talking about some of the really cool stuff, including a returning story that we just can't seem to get rid of. However, though, we are going to start off the episode with a discussion of something kind of exciting. If you've heard of the Cisco Networking Academy, you should know that it's a pretty well-known way to train networking professionals in the IT industry. It is turning 25 this year, which means that not only is it older than two of the Tech Field Day folks that work on the events, it can also legally rent a car. That means that Cisco has been spending over 2 decades training networking professionals in the IT industry, and they're looking to keep the momentum going over the next 10 years. They want to train 25 million more people. Now, in order to do that, they have introduced a new program that's focused around the entry-level cybersecurity learning path. They want to capitalize on that hot market because I don't know if you know this or not, but ransomware is everywhere. And so they're trying to skill up some people there. They've also introduced something called Skills for All. And it's interesting because that's a program that is focused on being delivered mobile first. It turns out that people are actually using their iPhones and their iPads and anything else to learn things. Who would have thought? Cisco is going to partner with a company called Experis, and they're going to be trying to increase the number of people in these training programs to kind of close the gap between all of the jobs. You know, there's obviously a lot of IT jobs out there, and they want to get people involved in those. Chris, I know you've had a lot of experience in the past with getting skilled up and trained on some of this stuff. Is the Cisco Networking Academy still a program that you think has a lot of life left in it for people who are kind of just entering the market?
Absolutely, particularly if they're starting to do things like this, where there's all right entry level security and then the skills for all program. I think it's a great concept, and trying to expand out to get 25 million people trained up on entry level skills is fantastic. There's definitely a skills gap in the IT industry and entry level, so they'll continue to be involved and continue to be a front runner if they keep making updates like this.